Hello. Can you hear me? Hello, guys. So sorry. I didn't know that the. Oh, wow. Today is a day. How are you guys doing? Hello, Habib. Hello, Emmanuel. Hello. Just drop your assets. I already know Emmanuel. You can hear me now, right? Yes, before it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Great. So I'm just going to share. Here is what I'm going to do. I'm having a bit of issues with my. Yeah, I've not started sharing my screen. Having a bit of problem getting. Once I connect my screen, it starts to give me problems via the internet. I don't know why. I don't know why it does this to me all the time. You know, once I connect the screen now, I start having issues. All right. Started. It has started already. So what I'll do. Okay. I'm about to share my screen. Please give me a second. All right, so let's present. Okay. Yeah, I've disconnected it. Once I put the other one, it gives me problems. So I'm going to be talking from one screen today. So bear with me. I don't know why it's that way. Bear with me, okay? All right. So can you see my screen now? I'm about to let me just check how it looks. No, that's not what I want. Oh, hello. Okay, so I'm going to make it this or this. Yeah, so this is what it's going to be. All right, so I'm just going to make it as large as I can. All right. Is someone at the door? Okay, so let's get down to business. I want us to look at GBP JPY. Oh no, Euro USD. Euro USD. I want us to look at Euro USD. Good morning, Emmanuel Augustine. Great to have you guys. Great to have you guys. All right. Let's make this large enough. Let's look at Euro USD. Okay. So yesterday, people got a bit confused, but we are still in that sell for Euro USD. People got a bit confused, but we are still in that sell for Euro USD. If you can see my screen, please put a 456 in the chat box. Put a 456 in the chat box if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please put a 456 in the chat box. All right. If you can see my screen, please put a 456. Beautiful. All right. Habib Adelaja can see my screen. So yesterday we were contemplating that would she come up or not, but apparently she has continued that sell from this entry. And I broke it down yesterday. As to how we got in on this trade. So for those that couldn't attend the TikTok yesterday, make sure you follow me on TikTok because I come on live on TikTok as well. All right, make sure you follow me on TikTok. Okay, make sure you follow me on TikTok. So let's get down to business. I'm going to start all over again, but I'm not going to use this broker because I don't want to mess up my, and I'm going to explain why she is dropping from here. I don't want to mess up my my analysis. So let's use O and A. Okay, I just pray you guys can see my screen very well because trust me, I'm using one screen now and it's not even funny. I'm using one screen and it's not even funny. The moment I connect the other screen, I just want to see how you guys are seeing this. Give me a second. All right. All right, that's fine. That's cool. I can see. Okay. You cannot see the charts. Wow. You still cannot see the charts. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do this. Hold on. You can't too. All right. So I'm going to reshare it again. Can you see it now? Can you guys see my screen now? All right. Someone said no, it's blank. It's still blank because I can see it showing on the platform. Okay. Blank. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing again. I'll try and share again. Can you see my chat now? Is it still blank? Oh, today is the day. What a day. Oh, it's visible now. Great, great, great. Great. Wow. We spent 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let me just put this down here. 10 minutes trying to figure this out. All right. Great, great, great. I'm happy you guys can see. All right, great. So let's deal with Euro USD. A lot of people are looking to buy Euro USD, but the sell was what we took at the end of the day. So, but today, I believe the market has balanced now for the week. So let's look at it. All right. So let's go to the monthly time frame. Now, if you're looking at the monthly time frame, you can already see that this is a sell trend going on. It's a sell trend going on the monthly time frame. So go down to the weekly. I always teach you guys this. I always start from there to see the bigger picture. Now, question is, what is happening from this zone? You're going to check what is happening from this zone and know if you want to go in on the trade or not, and know if you want to join us. All right? You know if you want to go in for the sell. Okay? Let's go to the daily time frame. If you're not on my TikTok channel, please follow me. So, because we already analyzed this on the TikTok channel yesterday. All right. So we can clearly see that she's been rejecting that zone nicely. But we want to go in on that trade. Now we need to know that she is ready to sell. Now from there, you can clearly see she's been giving us a lower low, a downtrend as well, showing that she's ready, she's already selling. All right, showing that she's already selling. Question is, how do we get in for that sell? That's the question. How do we get in for that sell? So let's see how it looks on the, I like to look at the 2 hours sometimes. Now, remember, you want to be seeing sweep of liquidity and a broken structure to the downside. Now, I want to see if it's forming. I can't really see much on the 2 hour. Let's see how it looks on the 1 hour. All right, there's better structure on the 1 hour. Downtrend forming. Now, where I can see sweep of liquidity is here. There's a sweep of liquidity here. I like to say my extended M happened right here. See that sweep of liquidity? All to the point. It swept that liquidity and has started dropping. However, it has not broken this low. So we're expecting that it will break this low. It's been hanging since then. It's been hanging since then. But if you come down to the 15 minutes, you will see why that zone was this was a very good entry to continue the sell. Let's come down to let's look at the 15 minutes straight up. All right. Now, even the 15 minutes is even showing us what? That there was a change of character here. All right. And after that change of character, there was a break of structure right here. Okay. And like I said, you want to know what's really going on. You have seen that she has given us a change of character, a break of structure, and now you're looking for how to sell. So even if you don't know what to do, let's look. Although she came back to the trend line, all right? She came back to the trend line, swept this liquidity again here, all right? Swept that liquidity here and gave us a change of character to the downside, all right? She has not broken structure yet. So we're expecting her to come all the way down. So if we were to enter this trade, I think this trade has left us already. For those of us that didn't get in yesterday, this trade has left us already. This trade has left us already. Right there. The trade don't jallo. So let's look at something else. We're expecting it to come and sweep that liquidity. I sent you guys my entry yesterday. This should be our TP. She's still dropping, so no cause for alarm. I'm still in this trade since yesterday. I'll show you guys. So, but you can clearly see from that top, she's giving us a change of character and even a mini break of structure on this side, and she's dumping like it's no man's business. All right. So, did you understand what I just analyzed? Because we can clearly see from the high time frame, it's been shouting sells, sells, sells. So all we had to do was go with the story. This was the change of character that happened from this zone after a sweep of liquidity to the upside. In fact, if you look, this is where it swept all the way there. Then there's another one here that happened for those that take trades on the smaller time frame. After that shot, there was a break of structure and it came back to this zone and gave us another change of character. Now, on a normal day, I would say pick your fib and pull. Pick your fib and pull all the way to the downside. Hold on. I'm managing a very small screen, so you can imagine. So, this is the 6180 zone. This is where I like to wait. And that was why I was showing you guys the last time we went to class that she might come here. But because she gave us a change of character from here on the 15 minutes, there's no need to still wait for here. Once she has given us a change of character in this 6180 zone, she might likely not come up here. So take that trade from here to the next liquidity zone where liquidity is waiting for you. So I'm waiting for it all the way down here. So I mean, we are still in profit with EU. All right. So let's go to the next one. I want to see GJ. GJ has been troubling people. Okay, she gave us that, but this looks very much like a fake out. Now, if you don't know what a fake out is, just do some YouTube research. I might do a YouTube video on how to recognize a fake out. This looks like a fake out to the top, and then she turned back again to continue selling. But I'm going to do GJ from the beginning for you guys. All right. I hope you guys can see my screen. Are you still here with me, or am I speaking to myself? Please, if you guys still see my screen, drop a 555, drop a 555. Let's be sure that we are still together. We can see. All right, beautiful. Can you still see my screen? Beautiful. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow, today is the day. All right, so we're going to look at the GJ together. Let's look from the monthly time frame. I told you I like to use the FXCM because it gives me more data. But don't worry, use the word that you can use. But I like to see the FXCM. Now I'm just going to squeeze in a bit for you to see it's been a downtrend on the monthly. I'm never tired of going all the way to the downtrend because that is where I get mad information. Nothing is a surprise in the market. Nothing is a surprise in the market if you are actually messing around with the very high time frames only. All right, with the very high time frames only. I want to see that place to be sure I'm getting that order block properly. So there was an order block here. All right, just to see what is happening, and look at that, tapped into that, and that is why she pulled back down. However, on the monthly, she has not broken what structure to show that she's ready to sell. However, let's see whether she gave us something to work with on the weekly. All right, we are getting closer to the market if you're with me. All right, now on the weekly, she has shown that there's actually a break of structure that is making this to sell. All right, that's making this to sell. Let's go to the daily. Let's see if there's more structure on the daily. All right, now beautiful. I can see more structure on the daily. What are we seeing? After entering that zone we cited on the monthly time frame, she has given us change of character here. All right, she has given us a change of character. Even earlier, if you look, you'll see a change of character, but we can use this. And after that, she has given us a what? A break of structure right there. All right, right there, she has given us a break of structure. Now, if I pulled my fib like this from here to this zone, you want to the last low, you want to see that she has entered this zone. But guess what did I teach you this morning? I said if this zone is bare but she has entered the 6150 and you can see change of character from there to continue this sell trend, please go along with it. All right, go along with it. All right, so right now she came into the 6150 zone, and here, even without going down further, you can clearly see a change of character here. But let's come down to the 4 hour to see what's happening. Let's just go with the flow. It's very tiny, I know, but let's just manage, I beg. So I think I want to go back to the daily. Give me a second. Please smash the like button, guys. Support my ministry, please. So, okay. So right now, after giving us that change of character, we were expecting a pullback to this zone. But what happened? Where she got to the 6150, she has given us a change of character, and she's not been able to break the last high from that 6150, which is here. All right, so what you can see is this trend. Good morning. Welcome. You're welcome. We are great. Is this my Deborah? All right. So we can clearly see a downtrend forming since she got into this zone. So what are we waiting for? We'll continue. We'll continue with that downtrend. Okay. Continue with that downtrend. You're welcome, Deborah. We'll continue with that downtrend. So what are we seeing? We're seeing a lower low, a lower low, a lower low. All right. This low is lower than this. This low is lower than this low. This low is lower than this low. A brother from UK by the name of Deborah. You're welcome. All right. So we're going to just follow what we see. And even from this last push to the top, what are we seeing? We are seeing change of character, break of structure, and she's still dumping. And remember, okay, is it your wife's? Okay, great. So we are seeing a change of character, a break of structure. That's a break of structure. We are seeing a change of character. Sorry. I'm trying to clone this. All right. We are seeing a change of character here. All right. Break of structure. Now, this is the daily time frame. What you want to know is to continue that what? You want to continue that sell at least to the next liquidity in this zone, unless it turns. All right. So right now we are seeing that change of character, break of structure. Let's look at what's happening on the 4 hour. All right. On the 4 hour, look at that big gap. Well, we'll know it because it got covered. All right. On the 4 hour, this was the last move to the downside, right there, from that high to this low. So you would expect that there will be a pullback, all right, but the pullback hasn't started since we are not seeing any change of character. She's still dropping. GJ is still dropping. Let's see how it looks on the 1 hour. GJ is still dropping. Now on the 1 hour, we are seeing more structure. All right, this was the last low. Has she given us a change of character to show she's pulling up? No, she hasn't given us a change of character. I know this gap will confuse you, but let me draw it out so you are not confused. All right, so that you are not confused. Okay, you are not confused. That was the last high, so it hasn't really broken that high to tell us that she is ready to change character. So this baby is still dumping. Now, the last sweep of the high side for the sell was here. So you can see liquidity was swept here, all right, before that dump that obviously gave us a new low, all right. After that, what happened? I'm just going to pull my feet. Please don't ever let what I call it, the gap, confuse you. This is the move. Don't let this gap confuse you. Just stick to what you see. All right. And you can see that was that last move and it's still dropping. Now we are going to come down to the 15 minutes to see if we're going to see how we're going to join this sell. All right. To see how we're going to join this sell. All right. So she came into this zone and has been dumping. Came into this zone and has been dumping. All right. 15 minutes is not even clear. Because why? I'm not seeing a change of character from there. She's still dumping, but I want to see. Okay, she has given us a new low here. Let's see. That was the new low right here. She hasn't even given us a new low. So she looks like she's ranging for now. She's still ranging for now. Yeah, she hasn't given us a new low. So she's still ranging for now. Right? She's still ranging for now. Yeah, she's still ranging for now. So I think I would suggest everybody stay away from GJ. Stay away from GJ until we know what's going on. Stay away from GJ until we know what's going on. Let me look at gold. I mean, gold is amazing. Gold is amazing. Like, this was our last entry, oh, right here. And then gold turned on us, gave us a change of character. You can even see it. And you know what? Let's do it all. Let's all do it together. Let's see if this thing has really started selling. Yes, remove them. Okay, so we'll just start from the daily because we know that gold has been shooting up. So any new structure we see, we can't shout. She has given us a change of character on the daily time frame. She has given us a change of character on the daily time frame. Right there. All right, she has given us a change of character. Are you guys still with me? Are you guys still with me? Drop the assets you want. So the first people that came up were Emmanuel, Habib, and and Emmanuel Augustine. There are two Emmanuels. Emmanuel Augustine, Emmanuel Joel, Habib. So if you have your assets, drop it, okay? So we can analyze them together. After this, we'll look at US oil and that will be it. So there's been a change of character right here. Adeolu, how are you? Thank you. There's been a change of character. Smash the like button, guys. Please smash the like button. So on the daily time frame, we can clearly see a beautiful change of character. All right, we can see a beautiful change of character. Let's see how it looks on the 4 hour. Let's see if this girl is going to behave. A beautiful change of character right there. All right. I mean, on the 4 hour, you can even see the change of character started up earlier. All right. So this is what's going on. There's been a change of character on the 4 hour. You can see change of character. On the 4 hour, you can even see break of structure. So you know that you should be looking for how to sell. But guess what? On the daily, I will not risk. I will not risk. Thank you, Julius. I will never risk because it's a safe haven asset right now. Stocks are crashing. Everything is going berserk. So this is a safe haven asset. So in a way, fundamentals, you have to be careful with gold because of fundamentals. What is going on? We know that gold is a safe haven asset and anything can happen. So right now, people are pumping their money into gold. The crypto is crashing. Stocks are crashing. The only safe havens are the silver and the gold. You know what I'm talking about. So they know that at least their money will not become valueless by the time they invest in gold. So if you ask me, I'm very, very careful with gold. I wouldn't want to be selling yet until I see major break of structure on the high time frame. So for now, I'm just seeing a change of character on the daily. I'm not seeing anything more. All right. Okay, hold on. Let's see something. I'm so like I would want us to be very careful because she's been going up, going up. All right. You can see that was the last sweep of liquidity to the upside, to the downside before she gave us a break of structure. Before she gave us a break of structure here. All right, this is the daily time frame. Before she gave us a break of structure there. All right, that was a sweep of liquidity to the downside. So we have to be really careful. Okay, so on the daily, you can clearly see she's still bullish. Even if she has broken structure here, she could still, because remember, just assume that everything you are seeing in here is still inducement liquidity until you see a major break of structure. Now I'm talking about a major break of structure. Let her come down and break this low. Then I will know that the market has really changed on the daily. But for now, she could just sweep liquidity and continue going up from that zone. And if you look here, you will see that there is something right here. You see? Something right here. So this could serve as your inducement liquidity here before the turnaround. So if you ask me, I'm not interested in selling gold. Though. Like I want to buy from this zone. So if I see that she's ready I know you sold gold. Daylight robbery. I know you sold gold. So if she is, this could, you see this place I put a church, this could be termed your inducement liquidity, because this thing is still bullish. Oh, I'm not even going to try myself. You see all those spikes there? Aha. So look at that. That's BOS. I mean OB right there. That's an OB. All right. That's an OB. Although I like it to be. That's our OB right there. And let's see what's happening here. Let's follow and trade what we are seeing. I beg, I take God beg now. I don't want us to be victims of gold. No, no, that's too much. Where's the 4 hour? Okay, so let's see, because she has tapped into that zone. I want to see, I'm not seeing any break of structure to the upside to validate that buy yet. I'm going to be very, very, very careful. You're not messing with gold. Don't mess with gold. So, okay. Okay. Now, on the 1 hour, we can see that gold has not broken that structure to the upside. Instead, she has swept liquidity down here. All right. She has swept liquidity down here. Okay. She has swept liquidity down there. I want to see her break this stop before I know she's ready to buy. So let's see how it looks on here. Okay. 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 Now on the this is a weird structure. I'm not gonna lie. On the 15 minutes, nothing has happened. Oh, so for me, unless you're going to be trading on the 5 minutes, of course, gold can send people packing to the village. Unless we are going to be trading on the 5 minutes. What I'm seeing here, I still expect that the market will break this high. All right, before I go in blindly. All right, I still expect that the market will break this high before I go in. I don't want to go in blindly. So right now she has swept liquidity. She looks like she's turning around. Let's see it on the 5 minutes. Just because this is gold, I wouldn't try it with any other pair. Let's see, because gold you can find structures. All right, now 5 minutes. Ooh, people have been buying. Oh no, I've already seen where they got in for that buy right there. Ooh, smash it. So that's a buy going on with gold. So on the 5 minutes, 5 minutes is telling us that the buy is ready. Why? We have seen our change of character here. All right. We have seen a break of structure here. There's a break of structure here. Okay. And she's been giving us steady lower, higher lows and higher high. That's the last break of structure right there. Don't try this at home. This is experience. So unless you're a very good scalper. All right, so you can see this baby is pushing up. Ooh, I mean, look at your double liquidity here, your inducement liquidity right there. Look at that. I'm just going to delete this. Wow, she's left us. Let's see, long position from here. Let's see. Let's see. Chai. I would like to see her, if possible, give us a new high self. I want to see her break. Mhm. So let's see what, let me see what I can do for you all. She has broken and closed. Has she closed yet? No, this is the 15 minutes. So in the next 4 minutes, let's see how this candle closes. All right, let's see how this candle closes. Let's see how this candle closes. In all honesty, I want to see a pullback. Let's see how we can get in for this buy. Ooh, I'm loving it. Let's see how we can get in for this buy. Aish, this one goes sweet though. Let's see how we can catch this buy. Sorry, guys. We'll be starting with gold next time. So let's see how we can catch this buy. And the next 3 minutes, let's see how that candle closes. Let's see how that. Ooh, aish. Aish, 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 aish. Sit on your hands, oh. Sit on your hands, oh. Don't dive into this buy like a puma. Sit on your hands, oh. Sit on your hands. Eh? In the next 2 minutes, let this candle close. Then we would have an engulfing candle for us to get in. So we have 2 more minutes. I'm expected to see. Where's my gun? Woo! No, baby, come back. Come back, come back. We have 1 minute to go for this candle to be closed. All right, so, okay, 1 more minute. Let me delete this so we can see the screen very well. All right. Hey, Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins has entered. Oh, he got it at 2957. Congratulations. So let's see a pullback so we can get in. I want to see a pullback so we can get in. Don't rush, guys. Let the market come to you. All right. Let the market come to you. No, this has not activated. I need to see a pullback to the 23% for this. This fib has not activated yet. I want to see a pullback to this zone. I need to see a pullback down here. 2957. Great job, guy. Great job. We just got in on the live. We just got it. Habib's eye is popping. Habib's eye is popping. Okay, since yesterday you got in. Congratulations. I see. We've been staying away from gold for a while, but now it looks like there's a clear especially those on those that know how to trade with the 5 minutes. So yeah, we are ready. Okay, I need to see a pullback. I need to see a pullback. Come on, give me something. Come on, give me something. Yeah, so it might pull back to 2997. I like to see what I'm seeing here. I like that zone. And you can see all that gap. Hopefully she comes in here and gives us that entry here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that entry right there. I want to see it pull back down. Okay, so since we're going to be now for the first time, I will support. So the first time I'm going to be supporting trading on a very low time frame, because if you're going to be catching gold, you have to be very sharp. All right, so let's see if the market can get here. Let me see how it looks on the 1 minute though. Oh, perfect. My heads and shoulders is right there looking at me and asking me, madam, how far market? So I'm just going to show you what I see on the 1 minute. Okay. So I want to see her come back to this zone and it matches with what I'm looking for. All right, beautiful. So I'm just going to give you, see, if you are not sharp, don't bother. This is gold. So, and you know, I always run away from teaching people bad thing in this platform about trading on 1 minute time frame. But since gold is presenting itself, let's catch this one today. So let's see. Let's see. I want to see it come back to that zone. Hopefully she does. Hopefully she does. She's showing us a nice return. I want to see her come back to this zone and take us all the way, probably give us a new high on the 15 minutes. The new high is, so I'm going to drop this one for you guys. This looks good. Let's see how it looks at the 15 minutes. Let's use 15 minutes. Nah, this baby is, whoosh, this would be good if she can give us the new high. Oh my goodness, this is good. Look at all that liquidity. Chai. Give it to us. Oh, oof. Okay, so some people will hold this thing. Some people won't have the balls to. But either ways, I want to see her clear that high. So we are getting in quite early if we use the smaller time frame. So she's pulling back nicely. We see that, aha. So hold on. This is going to be a live trade. Okay. So I want to see the market come back down here. Give it some space just in case he wants to use that place as liquidity. Give it some space. All right. Yeah. So I'm going to, so 2997, guys. Set your sell limit at 2997. All right, 2997. Sell limit at buy limit at 2997. Buy limit at two. Sorry, I can't leave this trade. Okay. Buy limit. $2,997. All right. Please look at the broker. You don't learn them now. Adiolu, if I hear say you no grab them. Adiolu, if I hear say you never grab this thing where I teach now. Adiolu. You know I don't like teaching people bad things. So, but today, gold has presented itself. Gold has presented itself. All right, so we want to see her pull back. Hopefully, she does that. Let me just write this for you guys here. Buy limit. So buy limit gold. Mm-hmm. 2997.65. All right. SL 2993. SL 2993. Just leave it at 2993. I'm going to leave it at 2993. SL 2993. That's about 40 pips lots stop loss. TP all the way to the moon. You can hold it to 30.55. 30.55. TP 30.55. All right. All right. Okay. So Yeah, so this is our trade idea. So we just have to be patient and wait. If she doesn't come, that's fine. We'll look for another opportunity. Market know they run. Okay, we'll look for another opportunity. If she doesn't come down all the way, smash the like button, guys. Let me even see what's going on. Smash the like button. Where are my people? Smash the like button, guys. Where is everybody? Smash the like button. Smash that like button, guys. All right. So this is what we have for gold. All right. This is what we have for gold. Let me look at US oil. I hope you set it though. This thing can move real quick. I hope you set it, guys. 2997, okay? 2997.65. Okay. All right. So don't forget, set it to set it right now because this thing can leave us. Give me a second. Let me set my two accounts because I can't afford to lose this. Um, all right. Buy limit 2997. So let's see it come back down there, guys. 2997.6. All right, so 2997.6. My broker 2997.6 is fine. On my broker. All right. So that's it for gold. And somebody said we already set. I trust you. So okay, that's for gold. Let's see US oil, and then I've been trading now, so now it's sweet oh. Now it's sweet. Now it's sweet oh. It's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet. So you know what? I'm going to clear everything and we start from the beginning for give me a second, let me I'm going to start from the beginning for US oil. Let's see what's really happening. I've not looked at it this week, so woo! US oil is currently, this is the monthly time frame. Away. US oil is currently resting on a sweet demand zone, very sweet demand zone right here. A sweet demand zone right there. So let's see what's happening from there. In fact, this one you don't even need to look nothing. Don't have to stress yourself. Let's see what's happening on the weekly. All right. Okay. So still going down. Let's see what's happening on the daily. Smash the like button, please, guys. Smash that like button. Let's see what's happening on the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour looks like she's giving us a change of character here. All right, so I see a change of character on the 4 hour. All right, but I'm not seeing a break of structure. So let's see what's going to happen. Let me see something. Okay, so you know what? I want to see what's happening from this zone here. All right, so I've seen what I was looking for. Let's see what's happening on the 1 hour. I mean, you can't make these things up. It's not a joke. So I want to see it sweep this liquidity at least before I get in. But hold up. Let's see. Now you see on the 1 hour, the church oh, this is beautiful. The church happened earlier. Although I'm not seeing a very good break of structure, it didn't close. So let me see the 15 minutes. All right. It's a very, very strange, very, very strange structure going on here. Uh-uh. It's as if something said, Omo, if you close above there, I'll deal with you. Looks very much like a fake out to the upside. This is the 15 minutes. That was the church we saw on the 4 hour. So she did not give us a break of structure. And in all honesty, it's tricky. It's very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. I don't want us to fall into this trap until I see a visible break of structure. All right. Until I see a visible break of structure. Why did it look like it tapped into here on the 15 minutes? It tapped into this zone on the 15 minutes. Looks very much like that's what she did. All right. Looks very much like that's what she did. So she gave us a change of character. But this is not I'm not going to call this a break of structure, to be honest. Even here, very tempting though. Very tempting. You could take a chance on this. Let me see. Um, we'll have to stay away. Why? Because I'm not seeing a very good break of structure, and this looks very much like a fake out on the 15 minutes. So I don't want us to fall trap for this. No, we're not going to fall into this trap. All right, we're not going to fall into this trap. We're not going to fall into this trap. All right. So last and not the least. So who wants me to look at Emmanuel Joel, Habib Adelaja, and Emmanuel Augustine? If you have your, just drop your this thing now. Let's look at it. Nas gave us complete TPO. Chai. Nas gave us complete TP. Did it even trigger? Let me see. No, it did. Nas gave us a call. Yeah, it did. So let's look at NAS from the beginning. So something weird has been happening in the stock market. Something weird has been happening in the stock market, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Yeah, I came on late, so because of the network. So I'm going to stay a little longer. All right. So all right. Well, you can clearly see the beauty of looking at the high time frame. So what she's doing is simply a pullback. Why? Because this is our break of structure here, right here. Right? That's our break of structure. All right. Beautiful break of structure on the monthly. You see why I like to look at what's happening on the very high time frame. So you see, people that know what's going on, they are not moved. Okay, they are not moved because I mean the pullback was meant to happen one way or the other. So people that are shouting, "Hey, Trump has caused the stock market to crash." This is why I don't carry fundamentals on my head, except with gold, because gold is a safe haven asset. But you see the others, I don't care much about fundamentals with others. Why? Because if you are looking on the high time frame, news doesn't shake the high time frame. I mean, it goes the right way almost all the time. All right, almost all the time. Now I'm looking at break of structure here, and After that break of structure, let's see how it looks. Okay, now let's see how it looks on the weekly time frame. All right, let's see. Ooh, what's that? Wow, that's a serious gap there. That's a serious gap. That's a serious gap there. All right, so I'm seeing an engulfing candle right here. All right, I'm seeing an engulfing candle right there. Okay. Now let's see. This, remember, this is a demand zone on the weekly. So let's see if this baby has started turning, because you see, okay, hold on. Let's see. Has it started turning? No. So let's see the daily. No, it hasn't started turning completely. It's still selling. The only time you know it has started turning is if she has broken structure. Still selling. Let's see the 4 hour. Still selling. I'm not seeing nothing. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, now on the 1 hour, I'm seeing something. On the 1 hour, I'm seeing something. But I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Let me see. Okay, let's see how it looks on the 30 minutes or the 45. Let me see. Okay, okay. Okay, so please don't ever be confused with gaps. All right, don't ever be confused with gaps. The thing was what, bearish, okay, but she hasn't turned. She hasn't really broken structure even on the 45 minutes. All right, and this is the move. See what happened. So you don't get scared, okay? Don't be moved by, just follow. You will see what's happening. Just be going small, small. You will see what's happening, okay? You will see that that move has not been, okay, she's not been taken out. So you don't want to be buying yet. You don't want to be buying yet, okay? Let me see how it looks on the 30 minutes. Just small, small. Let me be seeing something. Same old, same old, same old, same old. Okay. Oh wow. All right. So now I'm seeing lots of structure on the 15 minutes. I'm seeing lots of structure on the 15 minutes, to be honest. Okay. And okay, on the 15 minutes, let's see. Nah, this was the last low. This was the last low. Sorry, I'm using my small screen. That's why I'm squinting. Okay. Looks like, let me just see one more thing. Okay, so it looks like she started buying on the 15 minutes. Beautiful sweep of liquidity here, break of structure. So break of structure here. All right. Okay, break of structure, clone. All right, look at that beautiful entry with the QML that I teach you guys. Look at that beautiful entry right there. Sweep of liquidity to the downside gave us another break of structure. All right, so if I'm going to be taking this trade, I can't even, this is not even a matter of if, this is where I wait for the trade. Come rain, come shine. Now here I go wait. I'm going to be waiting for the next pull to this zone to give me, even if I didn't know what to do, pull your fib, just pull your fib. Fib will tell you. See it. So you see why I don't joke with my fib. So I'm going to be dropping this for you guys as well. I'm going to be dropping this for you guys as well. Okay. I want to see it sweep all that liquidity. So this is what I'll wait for NAS. This is what I'll wait for NAS. Okay. All right. I can see that everybody is tired. A lot of people are not sleeping on me. Are you smashing that like button? Okay. All right. I guess we will close here. So I want to see this market come down to this zone. All right. And give me another move to the upside. So this is, I'm just going to drop the you guys check on our gold. Has it triggered? Buy limit. Buy limit 16,857.8, 16,857.8, 16,857.8, SL 16,489.4, TP 18,149, 18,149. Okay, so that's what we have on NAS. All right. So where are my people? All right, I guess we're going to call it a day because I don't see anybody dropping what they want us to look at. Love you guys. Take care right now. Bye. Follow me on the Telegram channel. I'll be dropping all these ideas on the Telegram channel. Have a lovely day. Bye.